Hello and welcome. Yig here. Today we're looking at Dark Fairy Tale Dreamland Survivors. I got the Dreamland stuck in my head. This is a survivor style roguelite with a fairy tale flavor. If you like the gameplay you see here, there'll be a link to the Steam page in the description. If you want to help the channel grow, like, subscribe, comment, all that stuff. Okay, real quick, I will go over the meta progression that as I have found it, which is just this. Okay, so we have stats up here, which we can increase. And they have different effects as you're going. I haven't actually saved up enough to do any of these yet, but that is that's one side of it. But there's also these down here, which are talents, and you can re-roll into different talents. Right now, I'm actually pretty happy with this. Archery, defense. We're going to take him, but if you look like him, he's got burn damage, crit chance, curse damage, Lancer. He's probably pretty strong if I actually start if I build him around Lancer. We could try him out. Archer's a little bit... Lancer, I think Lancer is probably... This guy's pretty good. So we could actually, 4 talents are fixed. We could actually, re-roll and get better shots. This might be a situation where it adds on. Let's actually try that. So, defense. Okay, we're going to get rid of our blast damage. We're going to keep our defense. So, upgrade space. Okay, space. Let's reset our thing. Okay, so now we got 2 more. Movement speed, and we did keep blast. We got blast damage again. That part didn't work out. Now we can only fix 1 talent. Okay. I wonder if we can retire these guys eventually. I will grab this, though. An extra 9% movement speed? Heck yeah. That's a little bit more expensive. All right, we'll jump in with him. So what we need to do is archery. Okay. Jumping in, and a bit of a long intro. I do apologize, but unfortunately the sleep thing's still going on. Thankfully, the doctor, whipped out those referrals, crazy fast. They were done. My email box has been flooded with referral information. Archery. Okay. And you do start with... Okay, so let me show you this real quick, because this is going to say a bunch of things, and I'm going to explain it real quick. Okay, first I want to kill this thing. Not kill, but we want to loot this thing, because this is going to get us... Sometimes this little sign that we just looted will actually turn into a monster. Yeah, there he goes. Yay, I'm so glad we got it. And it'll go do its thing, and you can actually go... Ow. You can actually go... Oh, that was terrible timing. Terrible timing for that boss to show up. Okay, let's grab ourselves another archer. Oh, ow. Okay, so the tutorial it was attempting to show was the devour mechanism. So you have these, and if they're in your inventory, they do what's said here. Now, we're going to go ahead and these are both the same, blacks and blacks, so it doesn't really matter. When you go to devour it, it will give you these stats. So you lose this, but you gain this. So in this case, we're going to get an extra archery shot, we're going to get more attack damage, and we're going to get attack up percentage. So, of course, we like that, and we're going to do it on this one too. Archer number again, archery, and we have a nightmare mark on this one. Interesting. So then our archery is already up to 15. It's doing really good. Burn damage is all critical. That's not important to me, but it does give us some burn damage and crit chance. So we likes that. And that's just basically how you're making yourself stronger in this game. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, no. I want you too, sir. I really want to get him out of there. Okay, let's go with a caster. And one of the things on this is you want to grab everything because they attack as well. So you do want to devour some so that you get attacks in the lance and in that. I don't think we're going to be able to kill this guy because... Oh, we know we did. Ooh. All right, we're going to keep going. We're going to keep pumping our archery for a little bit because... that will get us a lot of extra damage on it, and this game scales it. I think the highest I've been was Dream 6, and they're not very long rounds. It's just kind of hard. That's the vendor. Your in-run vendor, I should say. And here's our box running away as we speak. All right. Oh, let's see what it gave us. All right. Derived weapons attack up plus 100%. don't actually know what that means. Attack plus 100, attack up plus 100% for each +1 to primary weapon number. Effect is reduced by 30%. What does that mean? Okay, let's do this. Get that. Okay, so what is a derived weapon though? Okay, this says just attack up 100%. So let's just do this. And if that is giving us 50 attack, we should be doing more damage. Oh yeah, we are doing so much more damage. We should be. Oh yes, we are. We are just chunking now. That's the highest damage I've seen in this game. No. I think I saw a little bit higher on one of my other runs, but not by much. Let's get ourselves a Lancer here. But if we can, when you're looking at ones, like if you're focusing because your character has archery, I will say this. One of the best things you can do is look to make sure it has 2 tags, because then you can, like, I'll get Lancer out of this and I'm going to get the bonuses, but I'm also going to get some health bonuses. So if I take this guy and devour him, instead of just Lancer stuff, I'm also getting a little bit of max hit points. So if you can, and you know you're going to be, you know that you're going to be, like, you know you're going to be devouring it. You know it's not, you know, you can do some crazy stuff there. All right. Yeah, my doctors went well. They got referrals already, which was great. Like, crazy fast compared to every time I've ever done this before. Seriously, it feels like it's just so fast comparatively. Okay, let's grab our caster. Let's upgrade that, because that'll be another attack. And that's the one that you'll see, like, puddling under people. So I kind of liked keeping that one. Okay, we got 84. I think we'll just wait it. It could be okay, but who knows? So yeah, this game, I like the artwork. I like the theme. This is a challenge. I'm gonna explain it before we're not gonna do it. Just flat out say that already. So what that guy does is he gives you a card of destiny, and the problem for me, this could be like somebody else could have this perfectly fine. So you basically can get rewarded stuff like that, but it has 2 characters playing mirrored controls that I think may actually be inverted too. So the only thing I've ever managed to do in there was die. So we're not going in there. And then when it happens, it also kidnaps my little guy for like what looks like about 2 or 3 runs. So I kind of avoid that because I just can't do it. Like, it's just, my brain does not wrap around that. No, I like the art style and everything. I like the gameplay is actually pretty solid too. The hitboxes are really good, which is always nice. And I would say, like, anything that I have that kind of I feel like is wrong with it are all kind of, you know, just little things. That bean guy is probably one of the things that drives me slightly nuts. All right, do we need some defense or do we want more attack? I feel like we want more attack. Do we keep this and take the 10 points? Now, this is actually where it comes in a cool thing. Because do I keep this and get the bonus of the 10 attack points? Or do I devour it, get another extra archery attack, and only get 1 attack of the deal, but also attack up percentage, which could eventually come in pretty good. But specific to archery. I think for the moment, I think we... Ooh, I converted it. Well, that worked. It's okay. We're still doing, like, bonkers level damage because of that. So, I do... It's a very fun game. Like I said, it is definitely a little hard. Alright, let's go shopping, see what he's got. Explosion, pick up a coin. Well, see, if you get this, like, after picking up a coin, an explosion is triggered. Number 2 appears in the number of... When the number 2 appears, you might be able to take advantage of that. Permanently increase stats every time you take damage. Max hit point plus defense. I feel like I gotta buy that. I'm gonna buy that too. Alright, let's give ourselves another caster. But this... We're going to keep this in our inventory. Stats every time we take damage. I get hit all the time. My dodging skills are not on point right now. Alright. So I have to... Oh, here's my other nit to pick. I will say that. Like, you'll see it as we're going along. But these little bean guys that shoot at you, the beans are, there are so many of them on the screen as you start going forward that it's super hard to not lose their projectiles in the mass of things around you. And sometimes I get hit in the face because of those, because there's just so many of these guys around too. No, I was just picking up stuff. Thanks, sir. So it's like I really have to be hyper conscious to my dodging because there are so many of those guys. Archery, we definitely want. This is what we should grab. And this will probably give us a dodge if we devour it. I think it might be level based off of what level it is, but I think we're going to go with our archery again. And I'm going to go ahead and attack plus. Yeah. So we're actually doing pretty good here. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah. I like the art. Like I said, I like the art style. The hitboxes, everything is good. Other than like a few tiny details, it's like, yeah, this is really good. And it's just a demo at this point. It's actually got a fairly decent amount of progression in it. No. Yeah, it would literally get me killed within seconds. That's one thing I can't, like, my brain just does not like the idea of, like, mixing up controls. There's a few games that I've literally stopped playing because they were like, this is one of the debuffs you can get all the time. It's like, wait, any old day of the week I can just get my keyboard and, you know, like, all my buttons reversed and stuff? I think I might pass. That's pretty much what I said. I was like, maybe not. It's just a mechanic that I don't find comfortable to play with because the way it distorts things, it distorts them in a sort of slightly more unpleasant way. All right, we can take... I kind of want the archer point, but at the same time, be able to get another health. And let me show you what that is, by the way. So if you go over to the devour, you can actually see what it does. So our lancer is currently at 2 lances, attack +5, attack up. Our caster is doing similar things. Criticals, we have 1% critical hit chance. Health, each one gives us more health. So each of these things stacks up and we get more and more buffs from them as we go. I like how I took the thing about getting hit and then I don't barely get hit afterwards. It's like, aha, it made me concentrate on failing this. Although we did get a little bit though. Yeah, the meta currency, I feel like the meta currency is a little tiny bit slow at the very beginning, but that's kind of because you're not really going to be getting very far because you're still learning everything. It feels like a pretty okay pace. Yeah, man, I just constantly getting hit by those guys. As the levels go on, they like you start seeing just tons of them. Just surrounding the screen. It is just crazy. I keep forgetting to do my... Oh, we got 15 seconds and I got 2 hit points. That's not optimal. Oh no! 7, 6. Ooh, we can make it. We can make it. We can do it. Oh, 2 hit points. Maybe I do need that dodge count. You know what? Let's do it. It didn't give me a dodge count, but I think we already had one of the general in there, so I don't think that was our first one. Whew. 3 hit points out of 90. Wow! The one thing I will say is it doesn't seem like there's a lot of different ways to heal in this game. Alright, curse damage. Increase your stats every time you take damage. We've already got one of those. Critical strike damage from burn increased. Curse damage can trigger critical hits. You know, I'll take the archer. Because the archer is going to give us archery, which we love. And it's going to give us double up on the curse. So that will work. Yeah, look at our archery. It's all the way up there. We're at 14 extra attack on it. Like, yeah. I did notice, though, one of the things that I did, well, not so much, it's not a bad thing, it's just, how you play things is, it seems like focusing on one stat with most of the characters seemed like the appropriate way to go. Every time I've tried to like just spread out and get a bunch of attacks from each one, it just doesn't do enough damage to actually... Ow. Ooh, it's getting hardy in here. Oh, one hit point, one hit point. Oh no, run away. Run away. Okay. Oh no, no, no. I rolled right into it. Phew, yeah, once it gets up into this level, well, on the plus, that 100 points really only got me one extra floor. Oh, let's see what we can do here. Blast damage, we don't have blast damage. So let's see. You have attack, movement speed. Okay, let's take Lance. Let's go. Okay, we're going to go Lancer. And then we'll put this in, so I'll now have a 2% crit chance. Better than nothing. Curse damage or burn damage? Okay, let's just do one of each. Okay, so let's try with this guy, with roll 3 here. And then we'll see how far we get there. Yeah, normally I would try to get a little farther into the meta progression, but the game is tough. It does. There definitely are some items like we saw in that last one, though, where... Okay, so we need Archer. No, wait. What did we need? I just blanked it in my head. Ah! Okay, let's go with... Let's just... dogpile on Archer. So yeah, right now in the demo, every time you do that, you'll see that. I do wish we could see, like, if there was somewhere we could see what the effects are that we've built up for this guy, because it's like you kind of want to know, and you can guess somewhat, like going over here and seeing Lancer's already at 22. That's a pretty good chance that's where we have points. So but also it's gaining 10 from here. So if we devour that, we kind of know that we're all in for Lancer on this one. But I would really like to be able to see the actual like modifiers in there, because if you could see that, then that would really make it easier for you to... It's almost tempting just to get the attacks. Like, getting those attacks is just getting free damage. So I think we will do that one just simply because it is free damage with a really nice... We get some extra stats. Yeah, I really like the... Oh, it's Snow White. I finally figured out who that was. Aha. I still haven't figured out what that guy is. Like, we got Red Riding Hood here. Archery. Pickup range. Max hit points. Okay, we're going to go defense. And then we'll actually devour that just to get this and keep our inventory free. You can only hold 4 at a time. I am assuming that's something you'll probably be able to get, like, either meta progression or maybe run upgrades on. Because it'd be kind of cool to have more than just that. Oh, we could go defense again. Or we could go Lancer. It's tempting to grab this and just leave it in our inventory for the extra 10 damage. But I don't think we actually need the extra 10 damage that much. It would be nice, but definitely I don't think we need it quite as much. Yeah, see, the meta currency is actually... It flows in at a pretty okay rate. Like, and with the amount of stuff I saw... Like the 50 to upgrades or your individual like stats on that character and things like that. It seems like there's going to be a lot of meta progression. So I have not managed to find an ending or a wall to the like I haven't managed to find a whether or not this is just like kind of looping around, which definitely sometimes these do. Or if it's like, you know, Vampire Survivors, where we've got a firm, established thing there. Take that one. All right. Okay. Oh, they're both caster items. Okay. Let's see. That's it. And then that. And that will work. And I want to kill this guy, but gotta make sure he doesn't kill me in the process. And he seems to, like, just head for the nearest... Oh, there we go. Okay, give me all that. Give me all that. Is he gonna get up again? He can, actually, by the way. He can get up. Yeah, he did. Oh, no, but we're almost dead. No, go away, sir. I mean, I partially want you to be here, but go away, sir. Okay. Phew. 7 hit points. It's interesting that when you start with a lance, it seems like your bullets emanate from the enemy, which kind of threw me off the first time I thought. All right, let's do that. That'll get us extra casters, and we do have a decent amount of caster attack too, so that's certainly nothing to sneeze at. Oh, we have a decent amount of cash. Let's go see what he's got. Every cursed monster damage 25%, increase critical strike damage by 20% for every 50 coins. I don't have enough coins all the time. Every archer devour grants 4%, but it has to be in our inventory. We might come back and reload. We may come back and re-roll that one. First, we'll come over here and beat up this guy, so he'll just drop that thing. Why are we beating up the Mad Hatter? No. No. He's not the Mad Hatter. My brain is just fried. Hopefully, after this sleep study, they will find out how to make it so I can actually sleep. Because I spend way too much time in bed without being able to sleep. Yeah, our damage is real nice on this one, too. Real pretty good here. We're still going to have to deal with those little bean sprout guys, though. Whew. So many bean sprouts. They do drop a lot of XP, though. Which is, I guess, kind of nice. I've also ended a ton of my runs. No. Close challenge. Lancer. Lancer with health. Okay, we're up to 73 health. That's not too bad. Oh, hey, we can heal from the boss apples. Took me an embarrassingly long time to figure out that those were apples. That's what you get when you're playing games and you're not quite awake. Caster devours? That's not terrible, but we would, again, have to keep it in our inventory. So I don't think we're going to do that, but we may do that. Oh, we could do this. Yeah, let's do that one, because that's going to give us curse damage just straight up. So that should, yeah, see, so that's going to make a pretty big difference. Now, one thing I can say, which I think is kind of funny, is you can actually, if you're lucky and you scale fast enough, you can actually get to the point where you're having to, where it becomes almost inefficient because of how much space you have to use to collect XP. Because nobody's reaching you, because they're just, especially high caster builds, they're just dying around the corners of the screen, so you're constantly having to walk around in every direction to find them, which is funny. Yeah, I've out-efficiency'd myself. Alright, hopefully, we're at 4. 4 is not too bad. We're only got 40 of those. Do we have anything besides a vendor going on? We haven't had much besides vendors. Ow. Oh, yeah, we did. We had that other one. We had the one with the other event that is a little too painful for me. Oh, we have... This is tempting, but we're going to go here. That'll... Yeah, there we go. Like I said, sometimes those ones give you an extra dodge. Now with 2 extra 2 dodges, we're off. We can actually live a little bit easier. Man, the range on that. When you start playing, it's like, oh... The Lance class, that's like the melee one, right? This thing is murdering guys on the edge of the screen. It's interesting, though, I think I said this already, or it may have been in the last recording. But if you notice, when you start with a Lancer, when you start with a Lance, it seems like your... Ooh, there we go. Ooh, no, sir. It seems like your projectiles and other things actually emanate from where the lance hits, not from your character. And if you can kind of see it as we're walking around here, the lance is going out, but our projectiles are firing from the location of the lance. That's a very, very interesting thing happening there. I wonder if that's intentional or if it's just a cool thing that's happening. Because it is kind of a cool thing, because the more you look at it, the more you realize, the lance is actually where our fire point is from. So when they're firing off, they're already in a big crowd. I bet you that really increases the efficiency of how it does. how much it does. Because that would almost have to. Because you're going to be sitting right next to guys that are already, like, on their way out. Oh, no green bean, man. I don't dodge enough, too, though. That's my problem. Archer. We want caster. We do kind of want archer, though. Because we do want all the attacks out there. It's much, much better to have all the attacks. Lancer. Okay, so Lancer, Archer. We need caster. Or did we need caster? I think we needed Lancer, and I've just been feeding caster. Derived weapons attack up to... What is a derived weapon? Okay, let's see if it like increases my damage. It did not increase my damage by 100%. So this is apparently not a derived weapon? I don't know what that one means. Oh, so many things. Thankfully, it picks up all the loot at the end for you. I don't know if it's at the same value or if you get bonuses for picking it up when you're elsewhere. For picking it up yourself. But thankfully it does that, because otherwise it would be pretty easy to get your booty kicked in here. Alright, we are... Oh, that takes an alarming amount of hits to kill one guy. I don't know if we're going to break that 7 wall this time. We are doing pretty okay, though. I feel a little more confident than last time. Ow. Oh, until I get hit once and it takes off half my life. And then I realize that, like, anything that so much as wings me in here is going to murder me. Oh no, no. Oh, come here, boss. I don't want to fight you. Ow. In the middle of all those guys. Oh, you died that fast? What did you die from? Loneliness? Because you never got on my side of the screen. I'm so confused by that. Oh. 5 seconds. Okay. Okay, let's Lancer up. Yeah, it was Lancer. It was Lancer the whole time. Why am I doing that? Alright, there we go. Okay. Oh, no, ah! Look at all those little projectiles. Man, those little pea shooters will destroy you. I wonder when the run ends. Because I've had a couple of decent runs, but yeah, like 6 and 7 are basically like a wall by wall where I just start running out of, like, I'm not sure what to do next. I think it's working. This down here will probably be like one of the big things. So this has been Dark Fairy Tale Dreamland Survivors. If you liked it, again, there'll be a link to the Steam page in the description. I believe this demo is available as we speak. Yes, it is. And if you would like... Oh, nope, that was it. That's the whole exit. No. If you enjoyed this, I hope you come back for the next one. And most of all, as always, have a great day. It's a little shorter than yesterday.